latest project, trying to build a pond.
I had a few options. I could hire someone to come and dig it, pay him who knows how much, $10,000, $15,000. Keep using this, dig it, take 2 years. I didn't like those options. So what I did, bought that. But she had some problems. Currently, I have the head off, as well as the fan, water pump, and I'll show you why I had to do that. Got the turbo here, major problems. So here's the bottom of the head. That's a problem. See that crack right in there? That one's cool.
Well, hey everyone, welcome back. If you watched our previous video, you saw that we got a new, to us, Caterpillar D6C bulldozer. We've got it to build a pond. So today we've got a few minor things I want to take care of, so let's get to it. Alright, we got all that dirt and grime in there. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. There's a lot of it. Here's the engine block, and that's probably 6 or 8 inches of dirt. To get that out, we're gonna have to drop the belly pan. The belly pan, see it under there, looks pretty heavy. There's, as far as I know, there's only 4 or 5 bolts on each side holding it up. So my plan is take a ratchet strap, put one in the front and the back, and we'll kind of support it with that while we loosen the bolts, and then we'll loosen the ratchet straps and drag it out with the tractor. I've heard of people getting pinned under there, so we'll have to do this pretty carefully. This one looks pretty crappy. Let's use this one. It seems tight. So here's what we got going on. I've gotten a couple of them loose. Currently working on these two here, and what I've just been doing is just heating them up for a while and then hitting them with the impact. So let's see if we can get these final 2 loose here. All right, come on, baby. Not working. Uh-oh. Broke it. That's no good. Well, shoot. Try it hot. Give her a little shot of PB blaster there. Alright, come on baby, please come on there. leave that in there till we get the other side, just so it doesn't fall. Sweet. All right, this side's loose. Time to go to the other side. Alright, so there we go. Man, that is a lot of crap in there. So you can see, edge of the pan is right, I don't know, somewhere in there. But that's all garbage. Marion, what are you doing, pretty girl? What are you doing? Marion Jones. Oh, pretty girl. Okay, after poking around, you can see down there, that's the pulley off the motor, runs the water pump. There's still a lot of crap down there, so we need to take off this front pan as well. Marion's already down there checking it out. What do you see, girl? You see what we need to do? So let me try to crawl under here. You can see back here, that's solid dirt. And here is the front pan. So we need to take these bolts out up here. Right there. Looks like there's 3 on each side. Another thing is, I believe this hole here is for the, I think it's for the drain on the radiator. I'm not sure, but I think that's where it goes. And it's plugged up with dirt and pieces of wood and other crap, so I want to get that cleaned off. All right, good news. I've gotten 5 of the 6 loose. So I got that one completely out. This one's loose, easily turnable by the impact. Then we come to this guy here. It looks like it's loose, but I think it's whoever took this out and put it back in cross-threaded it. I've got the 3/4 inch breaker bar on there with a 4-foot cheater, and it's still super hard to turn. So yes. All right. You guys keep an eye on that belly pan. Let's take out this one. She's gonna fall here. One more bolt. Here it goes. Careful, watch yourself. All right.
just me. It's just me. What's the matter, girl? It's just me. Just me, pretty girl. Silly girl.
Okay, well my pressure washer is a piece of crap. Let's just put these aside for now. They're way cleaner than they were, so we'll put them aside until we're ready to put them back on. Okay, we got the belly pan off. There's the radiator drain hole. You can see in there, clogged up. So that hole just passes through. You can see clear down there. Let's see. Right down in there is the actual drain for the radiator. So we can get to it now with that belly pan off, but for future access, we do need to clean that hole off. So let's clean that out and drain the radiator, since the radiator just has water in it now, and it is October and it's going to start getting cold here. So let's clean that out. Just put that punch in there. You can kind of see through there now. You can see that bolt on the other side. Looks like either 1/2 or 9/16. So let's go ahead and drain the radiator. Valve might be clogged up. I'm gonna close it and have a look. It's draining a little better now. I can still turn it. Let's unscrew the radiator cap, see if it maybe just airlocked. Once it's drained, I think we can take that shut-off valve off and maybe clean it up a little. Okay, it's pretty much done draining. So let's knock these 2 bolts here out. See if we can clean this valve up. Let's take this to the shop, see if we can't clean it up a little bit. All right, so pretty cool just looking at this.
just from what I can tell, I think this is solid copper. Man, they just used good materials back in the day. You can kind of see there where the bolt was spinning. See how it's nice and shiny? So, good. All right. See if I can clean that up. Looks much better. Okay. This is ready to be reinstalled, I think. Put some anti-seize on the threads here. Okay, we need to get a gasket made for this. I've never done this before, but I've watched some videos on people doing it. So I picked up some of this Felpro gasket material here. And I'm going to try the ball peen hammer method, so we'll see how it goes. This material is very inexpensive. So I think if we just kind of cut a piece maybe right, let's see here, right about the K, yeah. Put that on there. I guess it got the outside shape. Now we just need to make that little hole there. Kind of missed here, but it should be okay. Okay, well that wasn't too bad. Not sure if I did that quite right, but if you got any suggestions, leave them down in the comments for me. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. I don't have a good way to hold the camera under here. So hopefully, okay, there's our aviation gasket maker. Let that tack up for a few minutes. All right, there we go. So we got that installed, ready to go.
So we didn't get a whole lot accomplished in this video. I work a full-time job, and then by the time I get home it's almost dark, so I don't have a too much time to do a lot of work on the dozer right now, except for on the weekends. So I just wanted to get something out, show everyone a little bit of progress. As far as parts go, I did buy a water pump rebuild kit, and it came with quite a few parts, new shaft, new bearings, some miscellaneous hardware, but it didn't come with some of the seals that I need. So I'm waiting on those parts. As far as the head is concerned, I've called a couple people that are capable of rebuilding or repairing the crack in the head. And just going off what they're saying, the price to do that is nearly identical to just buying a fully rebuilt head from somewhere. I'm still looking through my parts book. Got a parts book here for cross references, and the thing about this head that came off this tractor, it does have a decompression lever, and I believe there was a pony motor on it at one time. If you go a little bit farther up in the serial numbers, they have a head that does not have the decompression lever, and it seems to be quite a bit cheaper on, looking through online anyway. So I might just go that route, just buy a fully loaded, reconditioned head and put that on. As far as the turbo goes, I'm still debating on whether to just buy the cartridge or buy the whole turbo assembly. And for this machine, this particular engine, D333, the turbo is pretty expensive. Like a 3306 Cat engine would, you'd probably be looking at $900 for a rebuilt or a new turbo. For the D333, it's closer to $1,700–1,800, or $1,200–1,300 for just the cartridge. So I'm debating on what to do there. So the next time you see me, we'll be rebuilding the water pump. Then the levers for the winch on the back are frozen. I'm not sure if it's the cables are frozen or the actual winch is frozen. I did pull a bolt out of one of the covers for the winch and did get some water out of it before there was oil, so it could be frozen up inside the winch. The battery disconnect key or switch is frozen, so I'd like to get that freed up, and hopefully after that we'll have some parts available for the engine, the head and the turbo, and we can get those put back on and hopefully start it up and at least drive it around a little bit, see if we can find what else might be wrong with the dozer. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope to see you next time. So you guys didn't see it, but when I was pulling that nose pan off, I had the impact going and it was kind of leaning down to the side like that. When that bolt came out, it smashed my pinky between the track and the nose pan, and it hurt. Of course, I cut it out of the video, but I sat there for 10 minutes just wincing in pain. I don't think it's broken, but I'm probably gonna lose that nail. So, at least we didn't get crushed by it.